And another one.
And then we've got our profit split with Alpha Capital,
Which, to be honest, their website is janky.
as you guys requested on the previous video, is like a few breakdowns of strengthly, champ. So you ask and you shall receive. Good morning, people. We are back with another vlog, and in today's one we're going to be talking about the 7-figure funding template. That's right, a template that we're doing actually is in a winner circle program, but I've got like a more faster version for all of you guys to learn and earn, and to have the right risk parameters. If you use from the previous vlog, right, if you use those risks and you use it through these challenges time and time again over a period of time, you'll be 7 figures funded. That's it. That's as simple as that. You just got to trust in the process. But to start all of the vlog, and before we even do the template, we've got a few things. Number one, we're in the office and we have a special guest behind. Look who's here, the man himself, Anton. He's now in the office with us. And then we've got our profit split with Alpha Capital,
Which, to be honest, their website is janky.
I like him, but bro, this website is fucking shit. But then again, I will say that obviously they did get attacked, and then not only did they get attacked, they got another like tester or a domain, just a temporary one up. That's it, that's the word. And then now they've replaced that temporary one back with the one before. So it's the profit of 2095 and 3. So I'm going to get that profit split today, and they're actually going to sponsor this video today. So there's actually going to be 5 50k challenges. That's right, 5 50k challenges, you heard me, given away in today's video. So make sure you watch till the end to enter into that. And alongside with the giveaways in 2024, we're going to be trying to do so much. Something that's actually come through, which is really random, is you guys actually really want a giveaway for one-to-one mentorships, which is very interesting. And if that's something you guys want, I'm actually going to try and take it up a notch. When I do that mentoring, what I'm going to do is, if you're in the UK base, I'll pay for your travel to come down to the office to spend 1 day with us, and you can learn from me for free, 2-3 hours, where I'll just try and teach you what it is you want to learn. So be it trading, so be it with the situation at hand that you have, and then we'll create an actual plan. So like, okay, cool, you're not in shape, you're not where you want to be, you want to make more money, then here are the books that you need to do, and these are the things you need to do over the next, say, 30 days, right? Because I can give you all of this, but action, persistent, consistent, resilient action is the most important factor from there. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. I've also got gym a little bit later, so you guys are loving the gym vlogs, so I will take you to the gym. And then we've got a gimbal coming through, so the content is going to be blowing out the water from episode like 7 onwards, because I'm going to get some sick b-rolls, some sick b-rolls. And then now let's quickly go on to the trades that we had today. Right, bit of a different angle, but here we have the Alpha Capital profit split, which is the 3rd of Jan and today. So I'm going to get that payout a little bit later, and then if you wanted to see, here's the 2095 and 3 cents or whatever it is. And then is it this one? Yeah, so yesterday we had our trade, which was 8.3k, which was kind of showing through. Then today we just had a 2.4k one, which was a 1 hour trade that we was able to kind of capitalize. I'm actually sharing all of these on Twitter, so you can see the full breakdown on there, and also doing it all on Telegram as well. This is going to be documented. So for all of November, I documented it, and now throughout the whole of 2024, I'm going to be documenting it completely for free. We've got 3 places where you can see it. So on Discord, it'll be the full journal with the daily report cards, the whole shebang professionally, and just how I do it as an overall. You've got Twitter, which is just a very surface level, and then on Telegram, I'll be doing it like way more of just like weekly breakdowns, a few videos to help you guys learn and earn. So as you guys requested on the previous video, is like a few breakdowns of strengthly, champ. So you ask and you shall receive. So right here we've got the break of this trade, and I've got a full strategy. Like, don't ask me like where's your strategy, because this video literally is my strategy, full stop, for free on YouTube. Like, I've broken it fully there for you guys there. So it's 6 minutes of my full strategy breaking down. Now on this trade here, what we had was a support that we kind of defined, and it was retested. So that's why I was looking for a long position. Now I had to review this trade once more. The problem that I had with this trade is the fact that the moving averages were against me, and also it was looking to melt a little bit lower. And on the higher time frame, this also did test the previous high. So from there, I quickly changed my bias, because it then broke off a support level and another level down, had a pattern A continuation to the downside, where I was looking for take profit just above the Tokyo low. So really and truly, to summarize that in more layman terms, was I was looking for the continuation of a movement, so point A to point B. I have my entry requirement, which is based on Heikinashi's, which is just pattern A, had the entry, and then boom, That was the trade that was given. So it's all on there. It's on Tradezilla. It's also on Twitter. It's absolutely everywhere. But other than that, what we're going to do is the next clips that you guys will see will be in the gym. But at the moment, what I'm going to do is we have our first webinar today, which is at 12:30 on the Winner's Circle program. And it's been a great influx of new people joining in, and it's been really, really good so far, because having everyone joining in, we've doing all of this new webinars, which is 2 webinars a week, plus the previous course as well. This is the time. Like this year, we are like given to help you guys learn and learn. That guy over there, he's also going to help teach as well.
Gonna be smashing it.
This year's going to be the one. You're going to get on the fund. It's going to be a 6-7 figure trader. He's going to make it happen. Because technically you were nearly $1 million funded last year anyway, if it weren't for the My Forex Fund situation. How much did you lose? You lose like
600k funded.
You lost 600k funded. You probably can't hear him because the mic's here, but you lost 600k funded.
But they might be back.
They might be, yeah, they might be back. I made a few videos. They might be back. I made a few videos on that. And another one. Today is the 3rd of Jan. Yeah. Waiting for this trade, but this one's a little bit of a lower size. But it didn't go far enough for me to add in another position. But overall the trade looks good, and I'm just going to upload that and break that down. But the same trade I showed you yesterday, that breakdown that I did on Twitter, is exactly the same trade I took today. And that's all it is, every single day. Pattern recognition, day in, day out. Just consistency. It's so easy but so hard. That's literally it. That's what I'm waiting for now. This current trade we have at the moment, we've got DAX here holding on this resistance, looking for that rejection and continuation. If this 10 minutes breaks this support here, then I'd expect this to come at least down to 16,541, which is the Tokyo high, and we've got the liquidity. Now if we go on to the higher time frame, we can see literally dailies we've broken through reverse. The rest of the month I expect this coming down to the 1632 mark, which I said yesterday's video and on Telegram and on all trades. So the bias is exactly the same. We're looking for A to B and just trying to capitalize and the meet in the middle. So let's just see if this trade's going to hit. But I think I'm going to close one small position, so the trade's going to be win-win regardless, because this month's been a good month and it's all about securing the profit, not trying to go for home runs, and just compounding little wins to add on top to make sure I get that extra bread. Look at these numbers floating, man. Look at these numbers floating. The fuck? Let me just disclaim, it's a challenge, alright? So it's fake money, ain't real. I'm just trying to pass this challenge. But I have secured 2k today on Alpha Capital. Again, Alpha's going to be the 3rd payout, so it's going to hit take profit. I'm literally hungry, waiting for my jacket potato. Wait, what? But look, same trade, look, same trade, resistance, continuation, all day, every day. Yo, so look at that. That's funded engineer and passed. There you go, 13k today, which means there's 330k there. We've got all the challenges coming through. We had a drawdown in the funded trader. That's nearly out of drawdown. See, I said drawdown. Getting out drawdown is like a skill, a key skill. I just got the email come through as well from funded engineer, and it says, congratulations, you passed. Now you need to do the KYC. Fixify is nearly passed as well. I've got another 20k to go, and that's a 400k account. Fuck, I'm gonna be at like 2 million or 2.5 million in the next week or two. It's just crazy how fast this is scaling up, and I guess that's what happens when you take it seriously. So this is your message. If you're watching this, take your shit seriously.
Damn straight.
Yeah. Comey has this saying, if you're not going from a problem, you're going into a problem. So that is this year's message to all of you guys, is you versus you, me versus me, coming from a problem or going to a problem. No problem, no life. Anyway, on that note, the next clip you're going to see, I'm going to be doing the breakdown of the 7-figure funding template for you guys for a beginner and potentially intermediate, depending, because this vlog is actually getting a little bit long. The advanced version is only for the Winner's Circle program, but to be fair, I think even if I put the advanced version out right now to get 1 million funded quicker, it's not really going to resonate with over 5% of you guys, because you need to at least be doing 6-figure payouts before you even look to kind of churn those out. So see you in the next clip. We have arms. Unfortunately, I'm not going to take you guys to the gym because the camera's running out of battery, but here's flex the arms because we're gonna get some more games. Ain't that right, Kobe?
Big game.
You got anything to say to the people?
Check it out.
We're gonna go get some lunch now. Say hi to the left.
Come on, Dan.
Alright, so we had here on TradeZilla. This week was quite good. We're actually traded from Tuesday and we've had 3 winning days. Now, actually, Carl made a good point. Why is there so many trades? Those trades are not taking fully 11 trades. They're actually positioning in. Because when you have a larger account size, you don't get filled on those orders. So what you do is, for example, say I'm going to get 1 trade, I'll do 3 positions on that 1 trade. So if I'm closing partials, it's quicker, and also just getting filled in the order, it's quicker as well. And to close all 3 is not actually that much harder. So if you're trying to close partials and you have to double click it, then you have to enter the size and then you have to try and close half. That is way longer. So this way is just much faster when you have larger account sizes. So that's a tip for you guys. And then, Carl, you got any love for the people watching the vlogs?
Yeah, follow Dan. Make sure you're checking out his vlogs. It's really showing you the trader lifestyle. It's not like flashy or anything. You know, we're both just chilling in our offices. I'm literally here, probably, you know, I don't know, 15 hours a day, 14 hours a day, in my dungeon, in my lair, just looking at charts. It's people think it's like a really fun time, but honestly, it's pretty boring. That's why I call Dan up and just bullshit.
It's literally it, man. We just sit in this office 10 hours a day, and that's how you make your trade. You don't make your trade in a Lambo. You make the 100k trade by sitting there watching the Euro. Congratulations on your
exactly. In sweatpants. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
He's killing it. We just found out you've done 208 certificates. You've done 1.2 million in payouts. And you did nearly 200k in December and 100k trade. You are absolutely killing it. Congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
You deserve it.
Appreciate it.
God is proud. But he's a degenerate.
I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that.
We'll see you in the UK soon, though. You're coming over to visit.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool, so it's only right that the last video we talked about was about how to get a 7-figure funding template. In today's video, we're going to be talking about million in a year, the goal, and all of the certificates that we have, right? So we've got the payouts and every company. And I'm just going to do like a quick little brief overview of that company. Like, it's just a short version. I'll do like a way more in-depth version, like talking head, sitting down doing a camera one later of like 5 firms. But for today, I thought, you know, let's just quickly talk about my experience and add them into a day in the life. But before we do any of that, my brother's in here, who I have a love-hate relationship with right now because I want to punch him in the bum. I got him and Jay. So Jay, if you actually watch this vlog, this is a spoiler because this is actually a Christmas gift. So I got him some joggers from Zara because they're like smart joggers, which you want to hold them up, Carl. Where are they? He's gonna wear them. And then this is his Christmas gift. Now we have to open them because I don't know which one's which. He's trying to think, is it stupid or is it good?
Yeah, you go 2 ways. Either really stupid or it's actually quite good. I don't know. Don't know. Watch?
Watch or... No, it can't be a watch. It's way too expensive. I'm not that rich yet.
Something useful. I don't know, something like a diary.
Alright, the boys are in town as well.
Oh.
What's going on, boys?
Pretty good.
We're unboxing this Christmas gift.
Right.
Nice.
What's going on, Isaac?
Better, bro.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
The fan now to not give gifts.
Oh. Yeah. Your LB gift. Thank you very much.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, man, we're just talking about hiding the watch in the UK.
Yeah.
Right,
You have to hide it.
LB, so Jay, this one's your one because Carl, first come, first serve. But to be honest, I reckon you'll like this one anyway, so that one's for you.
Mine's also.
He bought, well, he didn't buy, he chose that one.
I'll choose that one.
Technically, that's half from Jay. Well, I say that, but he'll probably forget. And then my one's here. You can unbox it.
Oh, bigger box.
It's the same though. It's just got different. No, I mean like the keyring. It's the same. Because we all got matching watches. We've got matching these, and then we will get a watch in the future. Boom. Yeah.
Go version.
It's a smaller version. Alright, that's it. That's how you really trade. You just come in, buy LB, and I fuck off. You know what I mean? That's the truth, man. That's what real traders do. Just that's what marketing is, isn't it? All they do is LB, like, we buy LB, we buy watches. But it's actually hundreds of hours of work. That's all it really is. Right, I'm gonna get back to it. We're gonna do work. I'm gonna train Carl. We've got NFB coming. I'm probably gonna trade a tiny bit on NFB as well. We've got shortbread to eat, Red Bull to keep me going. I nommed my lunch. I wanted to show you, and then I revved the shit out of my car in that car park, and it sounded so sick. For the YouTube guys, we're only going to be doing the beginner and intermediate, and then for obviously the winner circle program, we're going to do the beginner, intermediate and advanced. And as everyone is here today, and we don't have everyone here because people are at work and will watch the recording later, you guys, we will actually do the full breakdown off of your funded plan for this year in your journal. So I'm going to go through that with you each individually. For the one-to-one members, you would have already had this, so we can just skip past you. So unlucky Joe. You've already got yours. So there are 3 levels in this one: beginner, intermediate and advanced. If you've got any questions, you are going to at me and at the coaches on your Discord journal. So currently these are my challenges. Now this actually got completely changed and thrown upside down last week because I got more live capital and I've got more, but at the time I was making this, which was I think on Thursday or Wednesday, and now I've actually got a few more live accounts, it's changed slightly. But regardless, currently on my challenges, I have 200k the True Forex funds, 400k Fixify, which is the account I just showed you earlier, 200k funded engineer. I had a few issues with the discount code, so that account kind of just stagnant at the moment. I will get another 300k. I got 200k FTMO. I went on tilt and lost one of the 200k FTMOs in December, but I still have one live. Phase 1, we still have the skill funded trader in 200k and another 200k in FE. Phase 2, we've got the funded trader and Alpha Capital, and then I have 300k from my funded FX, which I'm going to get very, very soon. So with live accounts, we have the funded trader at 400k, the FTMO, which is 200k, Alpha Capital 200k, funded engineer 300k, True Forex funds 200k, and then my Forex funds, which is 400k. Now, to start this exercise with is for everyone who is a beginner, this is the standard risk plan you're going to use. Now, this standard risk plan is basically based on a 20 trade basis. This 20 trade basis means that if you lose 20 trades in a row, that's game over for your account. And really and truly, if you've lost 20 trades in a row, then you really need to look at your edge and you really need to look at your account again, because 20 trades is a significant amount of trades to lose in a row. Now, I have had 10. I've never really had 20. I probably could say the worst streak was maybe 15, and then on top of that 15 I had like 2 winning days and then continued like another 5-day losing streak. I think it was around March last year where I actually shared it on Twitter with my edge wonk, and you just see the whole month is like red, 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 green, green, red, 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 red. So it was incredibly tough. But for me, and at the stage of my career, I already knew that, look, this is something that I have to sit through. I haven't changed anything on my trading. If anything, I risked off, so I reduced the risk on all my trades anyway, so that across that board, I was losing less money across the board. Now, the 20 trades works like this. You're going to risk 1% on all of your trades as soon as you get your fresh account. Now that 1%, if you lose 5 times in a row, we're going to go backwards, okay? So if we lose 5 times in a row, that means we've lost 5%, right? Simple. If you can't follow that, you've got to go back to basic maths. But 1% risk, 5 losses, 5%. If you now lose 5%, okay, we got to go back. At the end of the day, the market conditions may not be in our favor. We may be on tilt, we may be missing an edge, something could be going wrong. I could be doing something wrong. So let's reduce the risk to 0.5%. So I've dropped it by 50%. Now with this in mind, if I lose 5 trades in again, that is 2.5% accumulatively lost from there. So the whole total loss at the moment is 7.5%. For the remaining last 2.5%, I would reduce my trading risk size to 0.25%. So therefore, if I've got 10 losses in a row, that will be 2.5%. And then with everything and all trades in a row, that's 10% as an overall complete loss, hence the account loss. Now, with my Forex funds back in the day, they had 12% drawdown, so then you could just carry on trading that extra 2%, so it'll be 30 trades. But some accounts with 8%, you kind of just adjust accordingly. I'll just say, you know, use your own common sense or just use your own initiative to kind of adjust that. If you do really struggle, then look, just at me on the journal, at one of the mentors, and we'll figure that plan out for that specific company you're doing it for. But to be honest, 10% is majority of these companies, like, you know, FTMO, Alpha Capital, True Forex Fund, Funded Engineer, the funded, all of them have 10% anyway, so shouldn't be doing that. We do have an aggressive risk plan, which is going to be 2% per trade, but I'm going to talk about that in the next section. So for the beginners, your sole focus is to get funded, refund, and don't care too much about the payout split, like what number that is. You know, don't go for that 10k, 20k payout. The sole focus for every single one of you guys who is, you know, at that level of proving the concept is to get that refund. And when you get that refund, what does that mean? Well, what that means is you guys have actually proven the concept. That means you understand trading, that it works. You've had a good run, and it gives you the confidence that you can do it. And then if you can actually do one small winning trade, get that refund and that small payout, yet again, that was also confirmed in your actions that you are actually patient enough just to take that refund and be okay. Now, I recently did a post, right? I made 1.8k or whatever it is on the 300k funded engineering account, and you see on you know, on Twitter and on YouTube, people are like, why are you not trading it to 30k, 10k? Look, remember, the number going up is infinity, but if I stop right now, that means I get 1.8k. Do you understand? So the fact that I'm okay with being okay with 1.8k and all of these people saying I should run it to 30k, well, how many of them have actually really made over 200k in trading anyway? Do you understand? So you guys really need to understand that securing these small little profits which compound, which is why the first webinar was incredibly important in the first place, is the compound effect is incredibly important. Small wins add up, small step by steps add up, build confidence, build good habits, and will create you into the trader you need to become. Not just that, it creates you to be the person you need to become as well. Okay, so you got to visualize that refund. So, you know, just to add a little bit more spirituality into this, and that visualize, and as much as it's, you know, all funky or hunky-dory or whatever it is where you want to think about this visualization stuff, but it works. And the reason why I say it works is as simple as, you know, you want an apple. The fact is, if you want to go and eat an apple, you actually have to use the idea of visualization. You've seen the apple. Is it a red apple? Is it a green apple? Is it a pink lady? Is it a normal apple? What apple do you want? You've actually visualized it. Not only have you visualized it, you're specific about it. So if we could do it with the most basic things in life, why can't we do it with the more, you know, complicated things in life? And trading is more complicated. So that refund, why are you not visualizing that refund? Well, okay, I want to get a refund, but what are the steps? Well, the steps is, I'm going to follow this risk plan Dan's done. I'm going to go through all of the trading calls. I'm going to make sure that I've got my strategy. I'm going to have that confidence in my strategy. I'm going to do my to-do list, and then I'm going to rinse repeat until that one day this comes into fruition. Do you understand? So visualizing that refund is everything. Now that if you can do this, you've now proven the concept and you can take it. Now, one thing we have had, and it's been a mistake, so we learn from our mistakes, is that we've helped a lot of traders get to the live stage, and then we've watched many traders blow that live account on their first stage because they don't know how to deal with it. So for the Winner's Circle program, and why we've made it so close-knit, is so we can really mentor you, really like mold you into this profitable trader and these funded traders. And all we ask is get a nice box of cigars when you start making shitloads of money, because that's all we ask for, and help us train the new traders coming in. But once you've got a live account, every single one of you must at me, Michael, or Anton, or any of the other traders, so that we can monitor your live account and make sure that you are accountable for your withdrawal and your refund. No excuses. Okay, if you do, then you know, really and truly, the only person who can be most honest is yourself. If you don't do it, and you proceed to lose it, post it. Right? That's the whole point. You should be posting everything that you're doing right and wrong, and you should feel bad about doing the bad things because everyone is watching you. But as much as everyone's watching you, we all have made this mistakes. Every mistake you're gonna make, I've made. So it's okay to do that. The fastest way to this, I'd say, to get to a certain level, or the version you need to become, is humility. Just understand that it's okay to make mistakes. Understand it's okay not to be okay, and just understand the situation that you're in. It is what it is, but you just got to get out of it and learn from it and not make the same mistake twice. Okay, so now you have that 1% dynamic risk to do those 20 trades. You have to work it from there. You can ask Michael for the full breakdown if you wanted to get that screenshotted, or you can just download this this webinar, which is going to be uploaded on the Winner's Circle program, or just rewatch this if you wanted to understand it. Now for the intermediate, right? So there's a handful of you guys which is an intermediate. So intermediate guys, these are for the people who have already had the proof of concept, or for those that I believe actually have the proof of concept and I can see it in them, they just haven't actually had the results just yet. That's the thing, right? Now, if you think about it, if you wanted to get in shape, you actually got in shape before you even got in shape because you thought about it. There is sometimes in life where you just commit to something. You're like, I don't give a flying fuck what's going to happen. I'm going to do whatever it fucking takes to get there. that mindset makes you absolutely unstoppable, and you've actually already like achieved it before it's even happened, right? Because you just know like you're going to do whatever it takes. It may take 1 year, 2 year, whatever. It's not about if, it's about when. So when you have that mindset, I can see by the work. So like Guz and Hoi, I know that they're going to get there because of the like what they're doing is what trading is. Like I know all levels of traders, and what they're doing is exactly what every trader is. They just haven't had the results yet, but I know the result is coming. So for them, they sit under the intermediate kind of bracket. So either number one, you've got your refund and your payout and it's been a small or slightly consistent, you go into the intermediate. Or number two, I've told you that you need to go into the intermediate, and that's where you go through. So what you do with this is you do not think, you just trust the process and do. You do 6 months, which I said to Anton as well, and you do not change your strategy, you do not change your edge, because the formula you have right now that we're looking at and that you're constantly putting into your journal is more than enough to send you to the fucking moon, and it will work. So for 6 months, you need to be not giving a fuck, not just working in your trades, and trust the process and doing and doing and doing and doing and doing. Now, how this works is you actually change the risk parameters for this on your funding template, okay? So what you do from here is you risk 2% per trade. Now for me, I have a 2R win rate. Now if you have 2%, that means if I have 3 trades, follow me here, if I had 3 trades in a row, I would actually pass the challenge, right? So how this works is on phase 1, I have 2%, right? So if I win a trade, that's 4R, right? And then if I win 2 times, that's 8%. So 4 plus 4 is 8%, therefore I pass phase 1. On phase 2, as soon as I do the first trade, I will risk 2.5%. So as soon as I risk 2.5%, if I pass, it will be 5%. So 2 times 2.5%. If I lose on the 2.5%, I will drop it down to 1% and just trade it accordingly until I'm break even, and then risk 2.5% again. So every time I go into drawdown, I decrease it, and then I go back into break even, I increase it, so I either pass or fail. And then this gives me the leverage to be able to pass these challenges much, much quicker, okay? So 2 trades in a row, 4R, 8R, pass 1, same thing. Now, once you basically pass this, even at the intermediate level, when you are live and funded, you must contact me, Anton, or Michael, or any of the senior coaches at the time of whenever you're watching this video. Understand? So everybody put a Y if you understand that. And this is for the risk parameters point of view. We will be going through how you should be doing all the funds, and I'm going to be doing a separate whiteboard sheet on how every single one of you should be doing a basic, intermediate and advanced on which company you should be getting funded with as well. So for the guys on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. If you do want to join our Winner Circle program on every Monday and Wednesday at 12:30, we have the webinars. We actually closed off now, but we are going to release another 10 slots in a month or two's time, but depending on the progress of the current students. So hope that they do well, so that we can open up another 10 slots for you guys. And then last but not least, you get our day trading course, swing trading course, your accountability journal, and much, much more. Remember to like, share and subscribe. A link in the description below for the waitlist, and also a link in the description for the funded challenges and discounts on there. Kimbo! Look, he's got the headphones on, he's breathing really well. wchampfx took it a bit too far. Currently 1.1 million funded. We're going to go to 2.6 by the end of Q1 minimum. Alright, so let's go through all these certificates. So starting off from the left side, we have the